Hi and welcome to this very special video about a subject that I totally love. And I love it because we are all creative beings, and this allows you to be really creative. But why I really love this is that I believe creating a vision that is entirely compelling and kind of butt kicking in the first place really is the foundations of a very successful business. Excuse me. That's what happens when you make a video on the school holidays, isn't it? So let's go back to creating this vision and why it's really important. When you have a vision in place, it really allows you to get very clear about those things that you want to attract into your life, and perhaps also those things that you want to let go of. So perhaps you've been working with a particular type of clients or in a particular way, and actually going forward, you identify that you want to let that go and work differently. So this really simple exercise is a really amazing opportunity for you just to be really creative. It's about you thinking about your vision for your life and your business, because I think it's really important that you marry those two together, because there's very little point in creating one vision for your business that maybe sees you jetting off to lots of different locations, and then another vision for your life that sees you spending more time at home. So by actually marrying the two together, it ensures that you create a vision for your business and your life that really sings to you. And it gives you this sense of direction, so you know which way you're going, what you're moving towards. And it's just so motivational to have this vision. You know, those days when you think, what am I doing? Why am I even going through this stuff? Perhaps, you know, you're taking on a challenge or something like that, going and speaking to a group, and your nerves are getting the better of you. And it's great just to pull out your vision, have a look at it and think, oh, right, okay, I know why I'm doing this, because it actually helps me achieve what I want to achieve in my life. And once you've got that vision, it's going to really help you to be able to forecast how are you going to make this happen, put your plans in place so that you know that you've got these steps that you can take forward and actually help you realise your vision. And one of the best things about having a vision is that the work that it does subconsciously is that sometimes we complete this exercise and we come up with things that we didn't really consciously are aware that we want to attract that into our lives. And then all of a sudden we have this greater awareness, and more of these opportunities come to us. Actually, by creating this vision will help you realise what it is you truly want to do in your life, much faster too. So this is a super simple and really fun exercise. And if you are like me and you've got little people at home, they can do it too. They can create their own vision. And you can do this. Just grab a pen and some paper or a journal or something like that, and just give yourself 10-20 minutes, whatever it's going to take this work forward. You know, go and sit in the sunshine and just do it. Or put some time aside tonight and just make it happen. And once you've got this vision in place, like I said, you can do all the planning side of things, but you can also create it into a beautiful vision board as well, which, you know, might really excite you. This is my vision board from some time ago. Totally amazing, and I have lots of stories around this. Not that my board's totally amazing, but the work that I did around creating the board is totally amazing, and I've got an amazing story about how that really did open up lots and lots of doors for me, but that's a whole different video. So are you ready to do this vision work for you, for your life and for your business? So grab that pen and your paper and just take a few moments, just get settled in wherever you're sat. Perhaps you've got your feet crossed like I have, just uncross them, put your feet flat on the floor, get really comfortable in where you're sitting, and just take some really lovely kind of grounding breaths. And know that the work that you're doing now is really important to you, and allow yourself to freely open up to the opportunities that are going to come your way. And this exercise is to be completed without any worries about how you're going to make things happen, without any obstacles coming up. If these occur, which they sometimes do, just put them to one side. You can deal with these guys later. But this exercise is about you creating a vision for your business and your life where anything is possible. It truly is. So the very first question I'd like you to respond to is this one. I've got it written down on a piece of paper. Is I want you to propel yourself forward by 12 months. So whatever the date is today, think about where you want to be with your life and your business in 12 months' time. And you might have a really clear idea about what that is, or you might need some prompts, which I will be getting to in a little while. But really prepare yourself to be thinking about, where you want to be in 12 months' time. So perhaps you want to be traveling, perhaps you want to be working with your clients in a particular way. Perhaps it's the summer months like it is at the moment and you want to take the summer off so you can spend it with your friends and family. Perhaps you want to be working with a top business coach in America and you have plans to go over there and work with them. Perhaps you have some plans to create a book and you need some space to do that. So this is your time to say what you want in 12 months' time. So the very first question is this. Is in 12 months' time, what does your typical day look like? So if you could have whatever day you want, what would that look like? And to take that down a level, I want you to think about where will you be? So describe where you will be. So on your piece of paper, just describe on your future day in 12 months' time, where will you be? Will you be in an entirely different location, or perhaps you'll be exactly where you are, but perhaps the situation has changed slightly, or that you feel differently about it, or perhaps you're like me at the moment, juggling some holidays with children. Perhaps you've got somebody in helping you with that a little bit more in 12 months' time. So just think about what you want in 12 months' time. Where do you want to be located, and describe that. Perhaps it is where you currently are, but you've made some changes to that you've been waiting to do. So does this just describe where you'll be located in 12 months' time? And the third thing I want you to do is to be really aware of what you're wearing and how you feel about that. So that's kind of the third element to this is, what are you wearing? So is it a working day? Perhaps you are going out to a network meeting, perhaps you're working with clients, or perhaps it's a fun day. So think about what you'll be wearing. Perhaps there's a typical type of clothing that you actually want to be wearing in the future that you currently feel as if you can't shop at that particular shop. So really write about the fact that you are wearing clothes that you're really, really, truly happy with. So that is the third question. I want you to also describe, who else is in this typical day with you. So perhaps you start a typical day surrounded by your family, but perhaps it's a working day for you. So after they've gone through their morning routine and they've left, perhaps you're on your own. Perhaps you're working with your clients. Or perhaps it's like a fun day where you go and do something else for you. So whatever it is on this day, I want you to describe who else is there with you. So perhaps you've got a nanny in to look after the children, or you've got somebody coming in and supporting you in your business. So just describe who else is there in your typical day. Or perhaps it's just you and that's the way you like it as well. The fifth element is, if you are working, what are you working on? So what are you doing specifically? So if this is a typical working day in 12 months' time, what are you working on? And just describe that. It can be anything. And you don't even need to, it doesn't even need to be how you're currently working. It could be how you desire to be working in the future. It just hasn't happened yet. Whatever it is, you decide and you describe how you're working. And also describe, who are you working with and how. So perhaps you're working in a new mastermind group with your clients, and you're working in a Facebook community group and via Skype calls. Perhaps you are working face-to-face, running training sessions, or perhaps you're working one-to-one with your clients. Whatever it is that you desire to have in your business, describe how you want that to be in 12 months' time. So that's your working element. But I want you to think about, going forward in the future, what else do you want to be doing in a typical day? And how do you feel about your business right now in 12 months' time? And this is where you are without restrictions, without any obstacles coming up. You have done all of the hard work it's taken for you to get to the point where you want to be in 12 months' time. So that is the point that you're coming from. So I want you to think about how you feel about your business. So perhaps you're just feeling really successful. Perhaps you feel like it's really coming together. Perhaps it feels like you're ready for another growth part to come in your business. Maybe you're ready to grow yourself. Maybe you're ready to take on some team members. Whatever it is that you want to feel about your business, write that down. And I want you to think about, who else is supporting you in your life and your business. If your business is growing, who else is coming into your life to help and support that growth? And if it's not in your business where you're getting support, who else is supporting you to manage the other aspects of your life as well? What else are you making time for in your typical day? So perhaps you are identifying at the moment that some elements of the fact that you're working really hard in your business currently, perhaps that's, that kind of initial working hard and being very concentrated on your business. In 12 months' time, maybe that's disappearing a little bit. Perhaps you've got more people coming in and supporting you. Perhaps you've got more systems sorted out, so things are automated. And it's giving you time to do those things that perhaps you've been neglecting recently. So what else have you got time to do? And what are you planning for in the future? Like in 12 months' time, you're in this really brilliant place and it's different from where you are now. What are you looking forward to at that point in 12 months' time? And here's a great one for you. In 12 months' time, how much money are you earning in your business? And finally, how does this typical day in your life and your business end for you? So perhaps you have a date, perhaps you have a yoga session, perhaps you just have some really quality, amazing time with friends and family. Whatever it is that you decide to have at the end of a typical day for you in 12 months' time, write it down. So let's just run through those areas again. So the first one is for you without restriction. Think about what a typical day will look like for you in 12 months' time. For you to be describing where you'll be located, what you'll be wearing, who else is there in this typical day. If it's a working day, what are you doing? Who are you working with and how? What else are you doing? How do you feel about your business? Who is supporting you in your life and your business? What do you have time for now in 12 months' time? What are you planning for in the future in 12 months' time? How much money are you earning? And how does this typical day end for you? And that is a really simple and beautiful way of creating a vision for your life and your business. If you've got any questions about this, you can ask me in a number of places. If you're part of my Inner Circle group, come and ask me in there. If you're on my Facebook page, you can PM me and ask me about how you can create a kind of compelling and butt-kicking vision for your business. If you're watching this on YouTube or any other place where you can find my videos, you can email me over at rachelsmith@attractmorenow@gmail.com. Okay, enjoy this exercise and I look forward to hearing about your amazing visions that you create for your life and your business. Bye for now.